Hello. Hey there, welcome. Hey, great to have you here in the console. All right, yeah, today is 8:30 p.m., 8:30 p.m. the 18th of June, 2026, Thursday. How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? Good. Yeah, exactly, the Dragon Boat Festival. That sounds like a great time. Yeah. Hey, do you have any plans? Well, are you gonna go somewhere where there's the river? Well, do you want to see the boat? The dragon boat, right? Yeah, but don't you want to go somewhere where you do have the boat? Um, well, yeah. Well, that's like yeah, yeah. Talking about the culture, that's great. Culture and festivals and culture is very very cool. Yeah, it's very very cool. Nice, nice, nice. I do have I have an artist. I gotta show you this. I have my artist. My artist. Can you see the picture? Yeah, I get my artist, we're doing a painting in my house, and this artist, I get the artist coming and he's painting these chickens. Yeah, yeah, and it's fun, it's art, art. Yeah. Yeah. And he's over there painting right now. He's over there, painting right now. Right? Yeah. That's the most important thing, I suppose, for the culture is art, festivals, things like that. Yeah. So, and for this art, the art, it's on the wall, and you can never remove it, right? Because it's painted directly onto the wall. Yeah. 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 Good. Good. And so that's what he's doing right now. He's over there painting. Right? An artist is painting on the wall. And this is the design. Yeah. Cool. Very nice. So tomorrow, there's no work, right? It's your day off. Yes. Right? Yeah, very nice. Let's go here. This is where you always say, no, I don't have to work. You would not say yes. Yeah, you're saying, yes, I don't, so that is not right. Yeah, this is where you would say, no, I don't. No, I don't have to work. But you would say, no. If somebody asks you, do you have any work? You would say, I would say, first of all, my question is, so you don't have any work? And then you would say, no, I don't. No, I don't. Let me ask you again. I'm going to ask you again. You don't have any work tomorrow? That's an English thing. Yeah, that's an English thing. It's an English thing. And so good. Very nice. Very nice. So now we're talking about emergency situations. Yeah, let's go through it. Can you read it? Can you read it? Go ahead. Let's go on. Go out this room right now. Julia. Julia. Go on. Julia. Julia. Go. Get out of here. Let me call us go. Julia. Julia. Camera. There's no B. There's no B here. This is Klein. It's Cly, I, Cly, me, Cly, me. I'm gonna put you. Yeah, very good. Good. Yeah, very nice. Good. And we are, we are in a survival situation. A survival situation where let's say for example, you really, really need to do something. You've got to do something. If you don't do something, you will die, right? That's the point. That's the point. You have to really, really do something. Good. Very nice. Good. What kind of natural disasters can happen where you live? Yeah. And what did you ever, see that? Did you ever see that? What happened? In the earthquake or the flood? Yeah. Yeah. That is. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's terrible. And you were just a young person at the time, you were just a child at the time, right? Yeah. All right. Yeah. Did you feel that? Do you remember feeling the earth moving? right, let's go to number 2. What equipment do people need to survive natural disasters? You know what? In a flood, let's say for example, in the flood. You know what a flood is? It's not clean water. It's a flood of dirty water, and really, really dirty water. So it's a flood of water, but it's really dirty. It's extremely dirty. Sometimes we get these really, really dirty floods, right? So then what? What you need is clean water. That's the number one thing in a flood that you need. Right? Absolutely. Something to clean the water, filters and distillers and things like that. Tell me a little bit about number 3. What about typhoons? What about typhoons? And what? Yeah. How did you? Tell me the feeling. What was the feeling about that? Yeah. Oh yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. And what about the temperatures? Is it cold or hot? Because when I felt exactly the hot rain, hot rain. I never felt. When I was in Canada, the rain was always so terrible. So very, very cold and everything. But now, the rain is very, 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 very nice and warm. I'm in the Philippines right now. The rain is nice and warm. I've never felt such a nice thing in my life. When I first came to the Philippines, like 7 years ago, it was raining, and I was like, wow, this is. And then I just remember going out and just letting the rain fall on my skin, on my face, on my head. When the rain was just coming down on my head, I couldn't believe it. It was nice, warm rain, very nice thing. And then the typhoon, right? When the typhoon was coming, I remember going outside in the typhoon and just, wow, the typhoon's coming, going crazy. And I'm just sitting there. I'm just sitting in the typhoon. I'm just sitting there like, wow, this is okay. This is not a bad thing. And a hot rain, a typhoon, it was a nice feeling. It was very wet. It was very, very wet. But you got to be careful for the floods and everything like that. What about number 4? Now let's go to number 4 carefully here. Why do people panic? Why do people panic in what happens when people panic in emergency situations?